Okay, ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back.
Wait,
Oh.
that was
again?
not as climactic as I thought it would be.
Oh, do you want to
us
try it
like,
again?
smack it or like
No, that was fine. That was fine.
Okay, well, we have to kind of start over.
not her insulting our podcast?
Yikes.
What?
I got paid to be here, everyone. Okay?
Whatever.
They said they're going to give me the answers to all the tests.
Don't say that. Our professors listen to this.
I'm JK.
All right, welcome back to another episode of When the Pharmacy Closes. I'm Clarissa,
I'm Chris.
and we have a special guest today.
My name is Daisy.
Her name is Daisy.
She's one of our best friends and one of our coworkers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel special.
We need to have another episode with like Lydia, come on, maybe Omar. Little
Definitely
Del Sol
Omar.
chat.
Yeah, definitely Omar.
He would fit. We would just have to share a mic like with one of us.
Yeah.
We've done it.
could
We
say tea
tried
time.
to do it.
Tea time of the pharmacy.
Yeah,
Yes.
tea time with pharmacy.
Yeah, we all get fired.
No, they cannot. That'd be retaliation.
I know, right? No, don't call him out like that.
Yeah. Edit that out.
All right, Chris.
Let me
tell
mark
us,
that real quick.
what are we doing today, Chris?
So today we want to do a non-pharmacy related episode, just a little fun. We thought it would be fun to read some Reddit posts of Am I the Asshole? And just discuss them, see what we all think.
Okay.
Some of them can be a little tea time, a little juicy.
Okay. Yeah, give us juicy one.
Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay.
We're ready
So
for the first one.
The title is Am I the Asshole for Not Paying My Ex-Girlfriend's Father's Medical Bills?
No, read that again. Not paying my.
Not paying my ex-girlfriend's father's medical bills.
Okay.
Okay, right off the bat, I'm like,
X.
first off, why are you paying off his medical bills?
And
Could
was
be dying.
yeah for was she
Male.
oh
Well, read it first.
yeah read it first before
Or I'll jump into conclusions.
Okay, so I, 29 male, was dating my girlfriend, 28 female, for 7 years. We met after college and hit it off. My girlfriend's dad was diagnosed with a neurodegenerative disease 4 years ago and has gotten progressively worse. Last year, it was bad enough that it was recommended he be put in an assisted care facility. Now, for any of this to make sense, I need to say that I'm wealthy through inheritance and own a successful business because of that. Money's not an issue for me. Not trying to come off as a trust fund baby, but that's just my reality. I'm very blessed. When all the stuff with my girlfriend's father was happening, my girlfriend, her mom, and brothers were trying to figure out how to pay for a facility. All of them have good jobs, so they would be able to afford it, but it would have made their living budgets tight. So I offered to pay for it. I loved my girlfriend and her family. Her dad was always very kind and welcoming to me. I should also say that me and my girlfriend didn't plan on getting married. She didn't believe in it, and I didn't feel strongly one way or the other. So even though we weren't married, we had plans to be together forever, or at least I did. Everything came crashing down a month ago. I caught my girlfriend cheating. She disclosed that it had been going on for 3 months and that she had been unhappy for longer. I honestly couldn't understand why she'd be unhappy. We've had a rough couple years, and on top of that, I have a very high stress and demanding job. My job would often cause fights because I didn't have to work. I could sell my business and live comfortably forever, but I wanted to keep working because I love my job. She never openly asked me to give it up. If she did, I probably would have, but it was often a tension. I just wish she would have talked to me so we could have worked on things, but maybe she felt like she couldn't. So we separated, I moved out. We had 4 months on our apartment lease, so I told her to stay there and I'd pay the bills till the lease ran out. After that, she'd have to figure it out. I also told her that I was no longer helping her financially. This month came along and I didn't pay her father's facility bill. I had figured my girlfriend and her family would have worked it out. I was wrong. She called me screaming about how I blindsided them. I explained to her that I said I wasn't helping her financially. She said I wasn't helping her financially, I was helping her dad. I felt bad, so I paid the bill and fee and paid the next month in advance. I told her after that, her and her family would have to work it out. She told me I was cruel and heartless. Now I'm beginning to have second thoughts. Her dad and mom were always kind and welcoming to me. Is it right for me to punish them for what my ex-girlfriend did? But I also want to move on, and I don't know if paying my ex's bills is good practice. So am I the asshole?
That's
There's a lot there.
Honestly, I thought the turn was gonna be that he did something, not her. Like,
I know.
And he was like, should I still pay it? Well, he was like, he blindsided her by not paying them. But I'm like, Shawty, you blindsided him by cheating.
That's
no,
true.
For 3
hello.
months.
I think it's a little messed up for her to still expect him to pay it when they're not together anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he signed some contract to be the person to pay this off.
I mean, he even did her the favor of paying the last couple months of rent.
Yeah, like he owned up to that kind of blindside thing and still helped out something.
Yeah, but I feel bad for the dad because I'm like, oh, like he didn't have any part in it and he could have been covered, you know. But if the family can afford it, it's just like a tighter budget, then it's manageable.
Yeah.
But if it was like, we have no way of paying this, like, please, then I'd be like, you could write it off on your taxes as charity. Low key.
I don't know, if you were him, would you pay for the dad's bills?
I don't know.
I don't think I would.
I don't think I would.
But if you're like rich and this was your, well, are you going to pay it for the rest of his life?
See, that's the thing. It's like the person writing it, he was like, I expected us to be together forever. It sounds so cheesy. But I guess in that case, like it is helping out family. But if you're not involved with the family anymore, is it your responsibility?
Yeah.
I say no.
I don't think it
I
should
don't
be
think-
either.
I mean, at least, again, he also paid for like the 1 month.
And
then
he paid for the apartment too.
Yeah, and
the
he
4
paid for-
months.
Like he let her stay there.
Yeah.
And he gave her like a forewarning, like, okay, this is the last month. Like, I don't think I could keep helping you anymore.
I wonder why she wasn't happy though.
I think he mentioned it was about the job.
Oh, that he would work a lot, blah, blah, blah. But
And
he
that-
said that if she asked him like to quit, he would. But she didn't know that.
No,
Which
didn't
I-
he say he wouldn't have quit?
No, he said he would have.
Oh, he would have.
But it's like, what kind of person are you to ask them to do that?
But I also
Yeah.
wonder if that's just kind of talk because we say we would do a lot of things when we're not in those shoes.
Oh,
I think he's in the right.
yeah. I think I'm just glad I'm not in that situation.
Not the asshole.
Yeah, not the asshole, in my
No.
opinion.
All right, hit us with another one. Hit us with like a juicier one.
Do y'all want to read one? You kind
I
of have to
can-
scroll through them to find
Yeah.
like a,
Okay, we could
a
scroll.
title that interests you. Better.
Oh, this is
okay.
a good would you rather question.
Oh,
Okay.
for
Okay. Would you rather have a 10-hour dinner with your least favorite person in the world? Think of like your ex or like someone who did you dirty. Or attend a 10-hour concert of a music genre you hate. Like, let's say you don't like emo music, but 10 hours, bro.
I think I would do 10 hours with somebody that I don't like. Is that what it was? Like,
And you have to say the person.
no, no,
oh,
no.
no.
You're like, oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe you could use it as an opportunity to, oh, like, this is why we fell off.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe. I mean, the good part about, I think I would say the 10 hours eating with, it was eating dinner with that
Yeah,
person,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, at least you're eating.
Oh, such joy.
I mean, hey, it's better than just standing in a concert you don't enjoy.
True. But
Like-
then what if you like really get into that music and you're like, oh shit, like, or shoot, I love this music.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to picture myself in like what's a genre I genuinely don't like. Like, for example, y'all know that I hate the song Shallows. I despise that song.
Which one?
Shallows?
I
Oh,
thought
the Lady Gaga one?
Yes.
Why?
Because it was so overplayed. So, like, the songs that are overplayed on the radio, like, you freaking,
Yeah.
you change the channel and it's, like, playing on every single, I hate those songs.
I don't like anything by Ed Sheeran. Sorry, Ed Sheeran.
I'm not the biggest fan either.
It's just like,
That's me with, like, Bruno Mars.
You don't like Bruno Mars?
I don't love him. He has good songs. I won't deny that, but I don't, like, I wouldn't go to a concert for him.
I don't think I could go to a K-pop concert for 10 hours.
I don't think I can
Sorry,
go to one of those
Chris.
either. I'm sorry.
I would just be like,
Whatever. But anyway, coming back to my point, if I had to listen to 10 hours of Shallows, hell no. I could not do it.
10 hours of Lady Gaga. Is it Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Just use it as like a meet and greet. Like, oh, what's up, guys?
No.
Guys, I don't know which one to pick. Should I just pick a random one?
You can, like, close your eyes and click on one, maybe.
Oh, true, true.
Don't put a virus on my computer now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Okay.
All
I'm going to pick this one.
right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Am I the asshole for telling another mother our children aren't close anymore due to intelligence levels? My daughter, let's call her Sophie, used to be best friends with Kat. They used to be best friends in elementary school, but ever since middle school, they have started to grow apart. The school split the kids in advanced and normal for math and science. All their classes are still together. My daughter got placed in advanced and Kat got placed in normal. No big deal, they still see each other in school. They were still close friends until group projects. There have been multiple group projects and kids get to pick their partners. Kat and Sophie usually work together, and that is when the issues start happening. Sophie would get really frustrated that the work Kat did wasn't correct. I told her just to turn it in without fixing it, and she got a bad grade on that assignment. After that, Sophie went through a period of time fixing stuff. After a while, I told her to stop doing group projects with her. So they stopped doing projects together and their friendship blew up. So they're not friends anymore. It's Sophie's birthday and invites were sent out. Kat wasn't on the invite list my daughter made. I got a call from her mom asking why she wasn't invited. I informed her they aren't really friends anymore. She said, invite her anyway since this is just a spat. I told her the people invited were people my daughter wanted at the event. This went on for a while and came to why they weren't friends anymore, and I said it was due to both girls' intelligence levels, and tried explaining the group project issue. She got pissed, accusing me of calling her kid dumb. I never said that. She called me a jerk. Edit. I did tell her that they weren't friends anymore. She kept asking why. That's the reason I brought up the issue. Why aren't they friends anymore? I wasn't going to lie. Also, she should already know why the friendship blew up. The kids were arguing about it constantly for a while. Am I the asshole? I feel like that one was kind of not interesting.
Really? I say we let the one who cares about his grades a lot speak on this issue.
Excuse me. Okay, wait. So this is being told
So
from
it's-
that. You care about your grades too. Excuse
Okay,
you.
but you're like
You're like,
a whole
Yeah.
other level, Shadi.
Okay. This is from the mom's writing it?
yeah, the mom is writing it.
Okay.
Of the intelligent little girl, apparently.
I mean, so the other mom was accusing her of calling her kid dumb.
Dumb. Because they're not friends anymore.
I don't see any reason she's the asshole. First off, she never said that.
She's at intellectual levels, but I mean,
She
you
kind
could
of
have just said
I mean, I
implied
guess,
it was just a disagreement about a project.
yeah, I guess saying their intellectual levels wasn't the best choice of words.
Yeah,
But I mean,
I'm
friends
gonna
grow
start
apart.
using that as an insult. I'm sorry, it's just our intellectual levels aren't
They just
I guess it can be seen as an insult a little bit.
a little bit. I feel like that's kind of messed up. Like, yeah, your kid is just not as smart as mine.
That's why they're not friends anymore.
Sounds like an ego thing.
So is she the asshole?
Kinda,
Yes.
yeah.
Kinda.
Maybe, is there an option that like everyone is the asshole here?
How is the other girl an asshole?
Other girl.
The other mom.
I
She's
low-key
just
thought
trying
that
to
mean, I think
defend her
she-
daughter out here.
I feel like she took it a bit too far.
serious, yeah.
okay.
No, the kids took it too serious.
Well, they did too. Okay, there were a few things that, like the one writing it, she told her daughter to like, when the other girl wasn't doing her work, like just leave it and submit it. First off, no. Like I would fix that.
You're like, fix that shit.
Someone who cares about his grades.
Yeah, like I mean, personally, I would fix it. Would I be on it? In person, like I wouldn't like actually say like,
But you're such a people pleaser. You wouldn't even say anything.
it depends. First off, it depends. Like if I'm already frustrated with you and they have like those little paper evaluations, whatever, then I will be fully honest on this.
You're all writing a whole paragraph on there.
I'm all
He's
like 0 out of 5.
no. But
How old are they?
Yeah, that's another
Okay.
thing.
let's see.
So I'm like, if this is like elementary, middle school, I'm like, it's not that deep. Like,
It says that they were best friends in elementary school, but since they got to middle school, they started to grow apart.
So it could
middle school will do
be-
that to you, man. It'll
Yeah.
do that.
I mean, it doesn't. I feel like maybe it doesn't even have to do with their intelligence levels. Maybe they just found different interests.
I think the original writer, the mom, was also right in telling the other mom that like at the party, it's the people that she wants there.
True.
Because like it's not like, oh, just invite her just because it's just a little disagreement. Like no, like if she, no offense, if she doesn't want her there, pues I'm not gonna force her to do it.
I guess so. But I feel bad for that little girl. She probably feels all dumb and she doesn't have her bestie.
She probably feels all done.
That part
Or
does kind of
impressed.
suck. Did you find one
No.
on your phone?
I'm
All
on-
right,
Oh, no.
searching again.
Oh, okay. I found one about a relationship.
Ooh,
Okay. Am I the asshole for not distancing myself from my best friend to appease his girlfriend and causing them to argue? So me, 19 male, has always been close to my best friend Ryan, 19 male, since like kindergarten. I've always just been one of the guys to him, and even when I was outed, okay, he's gay, in the 8th grade, some of our friends dropped me, but he never treated me differently. We still had sleepovers, slept in the same bed, wrestled, hung out, and oddly enough, he was my first kiss freshman year Valentine's Day. I was complaining about never having kissed anyone because I was the only kid that was out then, and then he just kissed me to shut me up. Okay, whoa.
I know.
I don't think someone straight would do that. Okay, we moved in together for college, and before long, he started dating this girl, Jessica, and I found my own boyfriend. Jessica was really cool at first, but over time, she seemed to have gotten jealous of me because me and Ryan were spending a lot of time together and hanging out the same way as when we were kids. She started making rude remarks to me all the time, like Ryan's not the smartest, so he didn't catch that. Or getting upset every time we hung out, which was all the time. About 2 weeks ago, she basically came up to me at a party alone and accused me of having an affair with Ryan, asking me if he was just closeted. I think he is. I assured he was straight. She then accused me of being a creepy stalker gay and I need to back off and let him be with her. I told her I'm not trying to stop him from being with her, but she just told me to back off again. So then I told him about it and he thinks it's okay if I pull back from my friendship with him. Oh no, he told his boyfriend about it and he was like, yeah, you should pull back from your relationship just to get her to relax. But I told him that's not fair because he wouldn't know why I'm just like suddenly ghosting him or leaving him. So I ignored her warning and I went back to being usual with Brian. Over the weekend, we had made a pallet on the living room floor and fell asleep watching movies like when we were kids. I woke up to Jessica glaring at me. Ryan was still asleep, so I went outside with her to ask her what the problem was. She starts going on about how I'm still making moves on her boyfriend, and I guess Ryan woke up and heard us outside. He asked what was going on, and she just said nothing, just a bad night at work. Me, who's had enough of her, decided to be messy and explain what was actually going on. Of course, Ryan got mad and then started a whole argument about how he spent time with whoever he wanted, and she can't decide who his friends are, blah, blah, blah. Taylor thinks I should have just, his boyfriend, thinks I should have just followed Jessica's lead and played it cool, and that I was messy for no reason. Am I the asshole? Ooh. Nah, they're in love.
No,
they're
for
so
real.
in love.
It's something a little fishy there.
Right? Okay, coming from someone with experience himself.
I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of the,
Like, what if you had a straight best friend? Would you be
if I had a straight best friend,
okay? A guy,
a straight guy best
Yes.
friend,
Yeah.
I'm like, I do. These two right here.
but if it was a guy,
Guy. And you guys had kissed.
First off, that was just
Weird, right?
Yes.
About like,
Yeah.
okay, shut up.
yes,
like, oh, just be quiet.
I'm sure he caught feelings for sure.
Possibly.
The main one.
But okay, I have a straight guy best friend. He has a girlfriend, right? I have a boyfriend, but she thinks that we're
yes, you and your best friend
But you guys are hanging out all the time. And, well, I mean,
sleeping
that
on
is
the
like
same
best friends.
bed. Do guys do that? Do
From-
they sleep in the same bed on sleepovers?
I don't think so. It's like
Probably
usually
not.
like the couch or, you
like
know.
sleeping bags or something like that, or like a mattress. From her perspective, I can see how that would look a little weird.
Okay.
I wonder, does she know that they've kissed before?
I don't
I
know.
wonder.
feel
Probably
she
not. I don't
doesn't.
think he
Why
would have
would you
told
tell
him,
her?
yeah.
Because I feel like that would have just like even more anger.
I think he is kind of the asshole for like ignoring her concerns and being like,
Like instead
maybe
of
she approached him rude. She should have just been like, hey, like if you'll spend a little less time. But he was like, nah. But he has a boyfriend. So how is the boyfriend like fine with it?
okay with it, yeah.
But the girl's not.
Well, that's true. That is very true. But I feel like one kind of like big thing in this post is that the actual boyfriend himself was never involved. And like, if you're having a
Oh.
problem with your boyfriend, talk to him about it.
But then
Communicate.
at the end when he was like, I'll spend my time with whoever I want and you can't decide who my friends are. I feel
Okay,
like
how do you
that's-
feel about that statement?
I don't know, because he's not really taking his girlfriend's feelings into
Consideration.
consideration. Yeah. But if this is the first time he just found out about it, it's like, oh, it's messy. I like reading these because it's not me.
I feel like for that last statement, I think it depends on the friendship. Because I've always told, granted, I guess it's different because I don't really have many guy friends.
Well,
so
let's
they're-
say you got a boyfriend and he told you like, hey, like I need you to stop seeing Clarissa as much.
Because he thought there was something going on between us.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Personally, I wouldn't want to because, I mean, if I have a close friendship with somebody and it's been made clear that, like, we're just friends, we're close, whatever, but, like, we're just friends, nothing's going to happen, you got to trust me on it.
Oh,
Because
so it's a
I-
lack of trust too.
I feel like it is lack of trust because it's quite gutsy to ask, if you were to ask me to stop being friends with someone that I've been friends with for years, like, you don't think if something was going to happen, it would have already happened?
Well, it already did happen.
That's, in
know,
this
it-
case,
it
it's a
did.
little different.
Yeah.
Because of the
No, this
history.
guy is definitely at least bisexual for sure.
Yeah, there's something different there.
Okay, so is he the asshole? I think he is.
He
Well,
could
he
have
said-
approached it better.
Am I the asshole for not distancing myself from my best friend to appease his girlfriend?
maybe not necessarily did he have to distance himself. Maybe he could have gone about it another way. Or just like, you know? Because I know the girlfriend voiced her concerns, and then maybe he could have been like, oh, well, it's not like that. Or like, you know, like something else.
Maybe asshole is severe. Maybe he's just mean.
Yeah, maybe it's just me.
Maybe. Maybe he just got fed up. It went a little far.
Okay.
Although waking up and she's just glaring at you, that's just creepy.
That's weird,
That's
right? I'm
just-
like, how long was she watching him?
I know.
But that they went outside to argue. I need
I
the
guess
video cam footage.
they were somewhat polite in that sense. They're like, don't wake him up.
No, but then he woke up to them arguing.
And he
That's
didn't
true.
even defend his girlfriend either.
Yeah, that's true. He was like, I'm gonna hang out with who I want. I wonder how long they were dating though. I watched it be like 2 months.
Okay, how about this one? It was posted so next one, posted 4 hours ago. Would I be the asshole for wanting to get my roommate kicked out?
Let's do it.
Ooh, it's long. All right. I, 18 female, moved to a different city with 2 high school friends for college, Olivia and Jess. Change names for privacy. Me and Olivia share a room while Jess has a room for herself. The first few months were pretty good. We moved in October, but then Jess broke up with her boyfriend at the time and she started talking to this guy. We'll call him Jack. She got together with Jack around early December, not even a month after her breakup. So far, so good. Neither me or Olivia spoke to him that much. The thing about this Jack guy, he's very arrogant and big-mouthed person. Christmas break rolled around, so me and Olivia left to go back to our hometown, leaving Jess and her boyfriend alone at the apartment. When we came back, we noticed that Jess would bring her boyfriend over literally every single day. She wouldn't even ask me and Olivia if we were okay with it. And the food would be gone way much faster than before. I live in the countryside, so my parent always gave me enough food to last me and my roommate a couple of weeks, but ever since Jess's boyfriend came around, that food wouldn't even last us a week. One weekend, I left for home and Olivia stayed at the apartment with Jess. She tried to explain to Jess that the situation and asked her to tell Jack to stop coming over so much and to stop eating our food. Our is in capital letters. But she kind of derailed from the topic and I think Jess didn't get it. That week went pretty okay. Jack stopped coming over so often. Please keep in mind we were and still are in full exam period. To top it all off, one time I was sleeping while Olivia was studying for her upcoming exam when some noises were heard from Jess's room. Spoiler alert, they were doing the Devil's Tango with loud music in the background. Later, Olivia told Jess that loud music didn't help them at all. Me and Olivia sat Jess down and told her everything that bothered us and that it needed to stop. But she had the audacity to tell us that she didn't understand why it bothered us so much. Me and Olivia had gotten to the point where we didn't feel comfortable anymore in our apartment. After that discussion, she stopped bringing him over for a few days, but then she started bringing him over during the night. Last week, Jess told me and Olivia that she wants to stop sharing food and that she wants, and I quote, everyone to eat what they buy. Me and Olivia were taken back, but Olivia only told her that she can do as she pleases while her and me still will continue to help each other and share the food. Ever since she stopped paying any attention to us, she isolates herself in her room, and when asked why our forks have gone missing, she casually said that Jack might have them. He works full-time and uses our kitchen to pack his lunches, make food, and even use the fridge to store the food. Me and my roommate are at our ends with, and we seriously consider telling the owner about it and getting her kicked out. Would we be the assholes?
No.
No.
What do you think?
Ooh,
I know.
she's hesitating.
I was like, she said,
Yeah, at that point, I feel like he's the 4th roommate, dude. Like,
he should be paying rent.
yeah, I think they should move out.
Yeah, like
the
no,
boyfriend and the girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
I thought you meant the other two. I was like,
Well, the other two do seem like a little extra bothered, and it's like, okay, like, let's chill. I get it's annoying, but maybe because you're single, you don't, you know. But like, I get it's annoying.
I think they're an
But I do
appropriate
think they
level
were
of bothered.
being a little dramatic when they're like, he's coming over at night, and it's like, okay, but like, if you don't really see him or hear him, like, what is it a bother to you? I feel like at that point, it's just you being like, oh, here he is again, you know?
well,
But the whole eating food and like,
but they did say that
noises.
it makes them feel uncomfortable to live in their own apartment.
true.
Like,
They
what
were
if you-
friends since high school?
It says yes, since high school.
See, that puts you in a tough situation because you're like, ugh, I've been friends with him for so long, or with her.
But my question is also, what's the dude's living situation? Like, why is he here every night? Like, why can't you go take his food?
Sometimes people are just in love, Christopher.
Well, why can't she go
share
over there
it,
with
like,
him?
go to each other's house.
What if he's homeless, Christopher?
Ay,
I'm just kidding. What if he lives with his parents and he's like, oh, like I'd rather stay at my girlfriend? They should have talked to the roommates first and been like,
Yes.
hey, is it cool? Like, you know, he'll help out, he'll pay some groceries, blah blah blah. But maybe they just didn't want a guy living with them.
Well, I wonder if they even had that discussion. Because they didn't seem to care when he would come the few days anyway, so I don't see why they would have been bothered.
I felt like he kind of moved
necessarily.
in, and that's
Yeah.
when it was like, whoa, like,
Or maybe it's the fact that she didn't even ask either.
Yeah, because like thinking in a college student perspective, we don't work a lot.
yeah.
And it's already, like it already takes a lot to, especially if you live on your own, not only pay rent, but you are doing the groceries, you maybe have commute and whatever. And the fact that your spent money is being given to someone else for free, I don't mean to put it in like a like money perspective, but I mean,
But no,
unfortunately, that's how
still,
it is.
Like, yeah, like even my brother eating my leftovers, it like pisses me off. So I can't imagine like my friend's boyfriend. Like, I'm like, huh?
You did what now?
Let me label my stuff right now.
Like yesterday when Brian ate your food.
And you
I don't
can-
want to call him out, but yes, my brother ate my leftovers, and I was sad.
And it sucks because it's like you're looking forward to it all day, and then you get home and you're
I
like,
was.
right, and then you're
I
like, now I
was.
have to cook, and what? Now I'm just gonna starve.
No, I went to Albertsons. Well, my mom went to Albertsons and got me chicken.
What kind of chicken?
I know what kind of
Little,
chicken.
little chicken tenders.
Oh, those are good from Albertsons.
Their
were
wings
good.
are pretty good.
I don't do wings.
Oh yeah, he doesn't do it.
We should make an episode just on the foods that Chris doesn't eat,
Excuse me.
because it would be an hour long.
You're
Yeah, but he's so
funny.
weird. He's like the weirdest picky eater I've ever met in my entire life.
If it's white, he'll eat it. If it's rice,
I
pasta,
love me some carbs.
chicken,
He likes to taste the perfume because he likes anything flowers, lavender flavored things, rose flavored things.
literally in
I love-
Vegas, you've got like a lavender coffee.
Did I?
Yeah, it was mid.
Was it the one at the?
It was like $20, dude.
that was
Yeah.
that was
$20?
expensive place.
Vegas?
Vegas ain't cheap.
Insane. Like a drink like that was like $60. And I was like, yeah, I can't come back and tell I'm a pharmacist because damn.
At the pool party, how much did you pay for the 2 shots?
Oh my God, like $50,
I
$60
know.
for two
For
shots.
2 shots.
I said
much?
2 shots of your cheapest tequila, please. Like this much, $60.
Oh
bro.
my god.
Yeah.
Then
And I
we
didn't
had
even
to-
get good customer service.
Yeah. That was an expensive day because you pay for that. I got us both a drink, and that was also 50, and then the locker was 50.
Dude, the freaking locker, we had our stuff like on the side of the pool, and they're like, sorry, like you can't have anything on the sides, blah, blah, blah. So we had to pay to rent a little locker, like a locker that you would find at a community pool, $50. I mean, at least we split it, but maybe next time, like go in a bigger group. So that way,
Yeah.
You know?
Or just bring nothing to the pool.
Yeah. And then you can't even pregame that much because like it'll wear off by the time.
It was still fun though.
Yeah, I had a great time. I always think of Vegas. I think that was my prime.
I want to go back.
Me too. When you graduate, we'll go.
I'm going to go before then.
Really?
Many.
Okay, so next one. Let's see.
Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for making fun of my boyfriend to my friends? That's never good. I, 20 male, have been dating my boyfriend for a year now, and we got very comfortable with each other very fast. He lives with his parents due to housing prices, and I live with my roommate at college. I go to his place every once in a while just to hang out together and spend time with each other since we don't see each other that often. I was at his house, and he went downstairs to grab snacks. I went to use the washroom. The stairs are right next to the washroom, and while I was walking towards the washroom, I saw my boyfriend walk up the stairs on all fours like a horse, and I immediately started laughing, thinking he was just trying to prank me. Turns out he's been doing that since he was a child, and now it's just a habit.
What?
I can just imagine that.
It's like horse girl.
He's like, not the horse girl.
Oh gosh, where are your the horse hooves?
Oh, the horse hooves. The what
he
are
puts
they?
on his tail to go.
What are the horse hooves? Oh, the Uggs, the Tasmanian slippers.
yeah.
Okay, the thing is, I've walked upstairs with him before in public, and he's never done that, which kind of makes him more weird in my opinion, that he walks up his stairs like a wolf in private. I texted my group chat with my 3 closest friends about it, and it became a running joke. I made sure my friends would never tell anyone or mention it, and that I was just telling them because I didn't know who else to talk about it to, and I was honestly just so weirded out. I know I shouldn't have told his secrets to my friends, but I don't think I'm the asshole for it. Anyways, I was at my boyfriend's house again a week later and went to have a shower and left my phone in the bedroom. He ended up seeing the text in the group chat because one of my friends sent, is it GIF? Yeah, a GIF of a man running on all fours across a field and said, "Your man."
Oh,
He searched his name in iMessage chat and saw all the messages and started crying. when I came in the room and called me psychotic, and how he was scared of how many of his secrets I've told them. Am I the asshole?
Shadi just sounds insecure.
But
Definitely,
he
especially
was
if you're going through
crying.
his phone and. Well, I do feel bad, but it's a joke. It's not like serious.
I don't.
What do you think?
I don't. It's weird. I'm not gonna deny that.
But I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes
But
I go up the
I've
stairs.
done
and
that
all fours,
before
I'm like,
too.
Way.
You've never done it before?
Okay, I think I know.
Okay, maybe I just outed myself as a horse girl or something.
You are a horse girl. Your tail right now.
The little ponytail.
Don't tell me you have the Uggs.
She does.
Nah,
I have the Uggs.
She be galloping through the halls.
I'm a hoof girl.
Is there stairs at the pharmacy school?
Yeah, there
I
is.
dare you. I dare you.
No, sometimes I'm like, Chris, should I just walk up? But oh my god, I'm just proving my point that I am a horse girl.
I guess. Is it something he's embarrassed?
Well, I think maybe he feels bad because he's talking like about him to his friends, like behind his back.
But you talk about your relationship to your friends. You know, it's not like you're gonna keep everything a secret.
But maybe he's embarrassed because now it's a running joke. I don't know.
Was it
But
necessary?
that is kind of like. It's just funny, dude. I can't take it seriously. Imagine like he's crying, but you're picturing him. I mean, up the stairs.
But imagine just like looking around the corner and your boyfriend's like going up the stairs like that.
But was it necessarily a secret? Because I mean,
Well, maybe the boyfriend thought it was a secret because in public he never did that. And he didn't think that his boyfriend was watching him go up the stairs like a little horse.
His guilty pleasure.
it's an odd guilty pleasure to have.
He's been doing it since he was a child, Christopher.
I mean, it's just a habit.
Yeah.
I don't. Would they be that asshole?
I don't think so. And you could also flip it and be like, well, why were you going through my phone? Blah, blah, blah.
That's true.
But he said that what did he say? He left his phone in the bedroom. That's very true. Why are you opening my phone? You don't trust me?
Why'd you see the message in the first place? But then
And he
that
searched
could be
his name
flipped
and
back right
messages
back on the other
too.
person.
Yeah, he did. He actually did go.
Well, I think it's different if like the boyfriend was also making fun of him in the chat and being like, I know he's so weird, lol.
But he kind of is.
Yeah, he
It
is.
was.
So not. Just
think-
say you're weird, dude. Like, accept it.
I think initially, because I mean, let's be real. You tell your friends things. Let's be completely
Honestly,
honest.
yeah.
Yeah,
you
all
do.
types of things.
There, I don't think they were being the asshole. But letting it get to maybe an embarrassing point can a little bit.
I say no.
I
Not
still
the
don't think
asshole.
fully.
No, fully?
A comedian.
A comedian?
He's a comedian.
Okay.
Maybe no assholes here.
I just feel bad for his boyfriend.
I feel bad too, but
He
like,
sounds insecure. He needs to work on himself, guys.
I don't. There were no
It builds
aliens.
character, Daisy said. It builds character.
Yeah, come on.
It builds confidence.
All right, let me pass the computer. Hold on.
What is
That
it?
was a good
Embrace your
one.
quirks. Reject the status quo.
Okay, now you sound like you're out of high school.
I know, that's what I was about to
That's
say.
what I was
like,
thinking of.
Okay, Mr. High School Musical. No. Stick to the stuff you know.
Okay, I was gonna sing along, but I wasn't sure of the lyrics.
Come on, Chris.
I wasn't a fan of High School Musical 2.
Oh yeah, the 2 is my least favorite.
Me too.
Have you guys seen that TikTok where they like they're like making fun of the stunt double that was the lifeguard for Vanessa Hudgens? They like in the movie you can tell that it's not her like diving into the pool.
I think I
never
saw that one.
noticed.
No, look it up on TikTok and you can like tell it's not her. I'm like, how did we not notice this as a kid?
Because we're just into the movie.
Yeah. It's like I just wanted to be Gabriella.
When my boyfriend came into town, I made him watch the first and second one with me.
What do you think? You didn't even make him watch the best one.
The third one,
The third
right?
one is the best
We
one.
didn't get to it. It's because he had never seen it before. What kind of childhood did
Well,
he
that's
have?
actually good. That means
He was normal.
that means no, he hasn't had a girl before.
You're
I'm just
right.
kidding.
Good point, Daisy.
Educated
Good point.
girl. Educated girl.
Yeah, but he said he really doesn't like musicals, and I was like, that was my childhood growing
Did you guys
up.
watch Mean Girls?
I haven't
No,
seen
I
it
didn't.
yet.
Oh, me neither, but I want to, dude.
I don't know if I want to.
I don't know if I do either. It's supposed to be a remake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but-
like a mix of the movie and the
Broadway
music.
show, yeah.
The Broadway show is
Oh.
coming to El Paso.
No way.
But not like the original, you know,
Oh.
like the
I mean, still.
tour, whatever.
Yeah. We should go watch it.
Well, no, tickets are like $150. So unless you really, really want to watch it.
I'm
Never
great.
mind.
Okay. Am I the asshole for causing my roommate to lose his job due to failing a drug test? My job does not drug test. I don't smoke, but I do add THC and CBD oil to my snacks so I can stay mellow all day. I'm not bombed, but I am impaired. I don't drive due to a neurological condition. The weed helps me cope. My roommate is well aware that I use THC in my food. I told him he was welcome to some snacks and warned him about the weed. He declined because his company does drug test. I guess he spaced on what? Oh, I guess he spaced out one night after coming home drunk and ate some of my snacks. I reminded him the next day that my stuff has THC, and he said it wasn't a problem because he had recently been randomly drug tested. Well, he hit the jackpot because about a week later, he was randomly tested again and he failed. To get his job back, he has to go to rehab, which he has to pay for. He's pissed at me, but I don't think I did anything wrong. I didn't force him to eat it. I even reminded him the following day about it. He says it's my fault for even having it near him. He had passed the test before, and it was near him. He didn't fail until he ate a bunch of my snacks. Now we're fighting, and he may have to move out to afford rehab. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous that he's blaming me, and I also think it's ridiculous that his company is forcing him to go to rehab for weed. Realistically, he's an alcoholic, and that is more dangerous. Oh, okay. Thanks for outing him. Okay, yeah, that's it. Nah.
A real thing that kid was like,
Like,
"Nah,
nah."
not the asshole."
You ate that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you knew.
Like, you knew what was in it.
But I thought, like, don't out me on this. I thought weed leaves your system, like, if you're not a regular user, it shouldn't stay in your system for more than a week, no?
I'm not sure, but I can give it a Google.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
give it a quick little Google search.
Oh,
I know it stays in your hair like for a long time, doesn't it? Like if they want to
But
like
he
test your
didn't
hair.
smoke it, he ate it.
It was edibles, right?
Or maybe
Yeah, like a
because
bunch of
he
snacks.
ate it, it stayed in his system longer than smoking it.
Why is there no like straight up answer?
Because I don't think people are
Well.
Googling this every day.
You never know.
Hey, look at my search history.
But honestly, I think it was the guy's fault.
I think
eating
the
it?
guy with like who owns the snacks, he covered all his bases. He's like, if you want it, go for it, but know that this is what's in it.
And he told them.
And the guy acknowledged, like, nah, I'm fine. Drug test. No.
But even if you're drunk, I don't think you would forget that it had THC. Because I'm sure he doesn't just leave them in the pantry with like all the other
Everything
snacks,
else?
You know?
He got home, so
True. Well, yeah, you never know. You see these El Paso drivers.
I cannot find a straight up answer.
Well, what are they saying? What does the search say?
When a person consumes edibles, it takes longer for the effects to kick in. That's not what I'm looking for. But noted, I'm just kidding. How long edibles stay in your system depends on a variety of factors, including marijuana's half-life. The half-life of marijuana varies, usually ranging from 3 to 12 days. The exact half-life of weed depends on the strain, the quantity consumed, and the person's tolerance.
Well,
Maybe that's where
I
I
don't
messed
think
him
this
up.
guy had a tolerance.
But it says it stays in your system anywhere from a few hours to 90 days.
I don't think it would be 90 days. That's kind of
maybe an
insane.
extreme case.
And I know like the chemical, it stays in your system so long because it sticks to your fat. So what if he was just
Why did you research?
yeah,
Yeah. It says blood can be detected for 3 to 4 days, saliva 1 to 3, urine 3 to 30, depending on quantity, and hair up to 90.
Yeah, you see, it stays the longest in the hair.
yeah. But if you eat it, like
Well, this
Would it
is
be in your-
edibles. Like this says,
what? How does it? What?
What did he expect his roommate to do? Like lock up all the snacks?
I know. Nah, it's not his fault.
I don't think he's the asshole.
I don't think so either. I wonder where was like
Everything happens for a reason. What if he did need rehab because he was an alcoholic?
I kind of agree with
He
the
came home
person
drunk.
saying that rehab was a quite extreme,
Thing for weed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
especially with how widely used it is.
and
And
what if it
especially-
was in a state that was legal?
Oh yeah,
That's true.
especially if it was his first offense too. It's not like he's gotten a positive drug test either.
True.
And I mean, I guess he could also explain the situation to his employer, whoever did the drug test. Granted, it's his word against the facts.
Yeah.
But I mean, what is?
You could be like, drug test me again in like 2 weeks. Oh, well.
Well, yeah,
In
but
3
still.
months.
That
In 90
sucks.
days.
In 90 days, I
He was
swear.
literally just drug tested. And they're like, Actually,
what
we
he
need
gave.
another.
That's
Yeah, we
crazy.
need another one.
Maybe he gave off chill vibes.
Maybe
They were like, you're not as stressed today.
they're like, we're gonna need your pee right
You're way
now.
too- Okay.
You know this.
Break.
Break.
A break. That was cute.
Pick one more, Chris.
One more? Okay, so this is going to be the last one we do for the episode. And then we'll probably do more episodes like this. This was fun.
It was fun.
This one just sounds, the title's just fun. So, am I the asshole for berating an elderly lady at the gym?
Oh my god.
Leave the elderly alone.
Oh, they wrote a whole,
Well, sometimes they're annoying at the gym, not gonna lie.
they wrote a whole essay. Here we go. Okay. This requires some background and an explanation of gym etiquette. I apologize for that. I need to stop drinking pre-workouts. They bring out my angry side, but my gym was giving them away for a Facebook share, so I took one. I was at the gym yesterday and it was busy. There's an elderly woman there with a vast sense of entitlement. I wonder what that means. Her face suggests she's in her 70s, but she's petite, parentheses 90 pounds tops, and moves like a much younger woman. I admire her for that. However, she doesn't understand gym etiquette. She likes to alternate between two pieces of equipment, and she seems to think they are her exclusive property for the duration. And she will spend a long time alternating exercises between those two pieces of equipment. It might be her entire workout alternating between two pieces of gym apparatus for half an hour or longer. This is not gym etiquette. There's a practice called working in. You do one set, then as you rest, someone else uses that same piece of equipment. You take turns. Also, allowing someone to work in is not optional. They put not in bold letters. Someone may come up to you and ask if they can work in, and while it's phrased as a request, saying no is not an option. Management will adjust your attitude. In the past, this woman has attempted to stop me from working out on a machine that I had just gotten on while she's using another and insisted I'm using that. I tried to explain to her what I just explained above. When she insisted, I went to the desk to get management, but the man at the desk didn't want to involve himself, explaining that he dealt with the lady before and that she's rough, whatever that means. But yesterday, I had enough. While she was using one of the machines, I immediately attached my handle on the other cable machine. As expected, she insisted that she was using it. I said, no, you're not. You cannot monopolize equipment. And if you don't like it, we'll talk to management. She said, go ahead and do that. I went to grab the bar that I had just removed from the machine and attempted to replace it, but moved the handle away from her as I got into position for my set. What? What? Went to grab the bar that I had just removed from the machine and attempted to replace it, but moved the handle away from her as I got into position for my set. Sure. I can't believe you, she said, and I can't believe you, I retorted. You don't own the gym. We have to share the equipment. She then told me she was finished with the other machine and I could use that. I said, fine, but as soon as I went to the other machine, she started using it.
Oh my God.
Enraged, I went to the front desk. I apologized, explaining I was angry and told them why. To my disbelief, this time, the desk clerks had no problem doing their jobs. As one spoke to the lady, I got my exercise in. It was a quick 3 sets. As one of them spoke to her, another one explained to me that they get a lot of complaints about her, but she's old and all they could do is talk to her. Quote, you could terminate her membership, I said icily. Yeah, we could. I feel bad that I got her in trouble. It must have been intimidating since we collectively were 6 times her weight. So, am I the asshole?
No.
No.
First off,
As-
I want to say this guy's vocabulary is pretty good.
I know.
His descriptions, I was like, whoa.
Some of these words, I was like, all right.
I don't know. As gym goers, you guys tell me.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that working in was not optional. Like, I always get too scared to ask.
Disagree with that.
Well, maybe it's at that
You think
specific gym.
It's like mandatory. Like if someone asks, like you have to.
I don't think you have to say yes.
Yeah, I don't think so either. That's why I was like, I had never heard of that rule. But nah, this old lady's definitely an asshole, bro. I'm like, let me see her flex. Does she even have the muscles for it?
Yeah.
Is she even working out that hard?
It is, especially if they're taking the 2 machines for 30 minutes
Right?
to an hour.
No, dude. One time I went to the gym and this guy was supersetting the leg extension and then a hamstring curl. Back to back. I kid you not. I had already done like 3 workouts and I was waiting for it. He never moved. He was just sitting on his phone. And I was like, gonna ask, but I just get like shy. I'm like, whatever. I'll skip it.
I had a similar situation. Like, you've been to my gym, so you kind of know how the setup is. You know where the leg presses are? So they're in a totally different room, like in the back where all the weights are. And then in a totally like separate room, you got to pass a door and everything to get there. She was supersetting the leg press and the leg extension also.
So she would go from one room to the next.
Literally.
Other? Oh my
Like
god.
she left a bottle in one
Oh, okay.
and then like left your keys on the other. And
I-
then she would do one set and then go to the other one and then come back.
That's fine if the gym is like dead. There's no one. But like if two machines are across the gym, nah, bro. Like just don't superset
that's
that.
excessive.
Yeah. Or unless you're working out with a partner, then it's like okay, like they're both being
They're, like,
used.
If they're
Switching?
if they're both being used, that's fine. But in that case, I was waiting for the leg press too, and I was like,
No, but the
Dude.
part where she was like, fine, like use that one. And then he
then
goes
she
to it and then
starts
she
using it.
steps
She uses
in.
it.
I'm like, what are you doing, bro? But old people can be very set in their ways. Like,
Yeah.
they're mine, you know, you can't really change
Like it has
it.
to be done a certain way.
Yeah. So,
but like, what problem does she have if he uses it while she's not using it?
you tell
Like-
me, Chris. You tell me.
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem. Someone has asked me to work in before, and I'm like,
Oh,
go
yeah,
for it.
Go for it. I've never been asked, but if they did, I would say yes. But
Yeah, of
have you ever
course.
asked anyone?
No, I'm too shy for that.
Me too, but it's like, dang it. Because sometimes you just need it and you're like, dang.
Like, please.
Please, senor, please.
You're just taking too long.
Yeah, because sometimes people would like just sit on their phone, and I'm like, okay, like I understand, but it's been like 5 minutes. Like, come on, chop chop.
You're like, other people want to use that.
Especially if it's during like peak gym hours.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, bro.
So I don't think he's the asshole.
I don't think so either.
I think the lady is the asshole.
He felt bad for getting her in trouble. I
I mean, you could
Personally,
feel bad.
If she's had constant problems, I
wouldn't
think it
feel
should be like
bad at that point. I don't know.
snip that membership.
Yeah, I don't know if like the correct choice of words is I wouldn't feel bad, but I mean, if it's the last thing I could do at this
Yeah.
point,
But picture like
oh well.
picture a lady like Jaina, like just an old lady.
Aw.
Yeah, it's like you can't be mad at that. But if she's acting mean, it's like, girl.
and she's known for that at the gym, then that says something.
Maybe that's what she likes. That's like her hobby, you know?
She's like, I am known as.
She's like, I am
the gym
the
queen.
queen. Yeah. Right. I think that wraps up this
It
episode.
does. That was fun though.
It was fun. We should do more episodes like that.
Daisy, you down to come back?
This episode was lit. You don't know where I'll be Monday and Wednesday.
She's a studious queen. She's studying.
Oh, totally. No, I wasn't. I was on my phone.
All right. So just as a reminder, if you want to keep up with us on other, social medias, or if you want to keep up with our social medias, our Instagram name is When the Pharmacy Closes.
Our YouTube is RX Closes Pod, and our TikTok is WTPC.pod.
You guys have a TikTok too?
Yeah.
Oh,
we just need to
shit.
keep up with it
We
better.
just need a viral video. That's all we need.
Yeah, that's
guys.
all we need.
And then it'll be famous.
And then if you can't find the other links, we also have a link tree in our Instagram.
bio.
Are you guys gonna do ads after this or what?
I know we should try.
And
Huh?
now a word from our sponsors.
Really?
Lexapro is a.
All right. That's it for today.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Thank you, Daisy, for coming.
Yeah, thank you, Daisy, for
Thank you for
coming.
the invite, guys. It was so much fun.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.